Okay, hello. Today I'm going to do a demo on the Boba Wrap. I use the Boba Wrap a ton, especially when they're infants, because I don't want to carry a stroller, I don't want to carry their car seat, I don't want people getting little grimy hands in there, so I use the Boba. First of all, it comes super compact, so you can put it in your diaper bag, it doesn't take up a ton of space. You wash it like normal. If it gets anything on it, you just put it in the washing machine. So let's get to it before this baby wakes up. Alright, so you start out, flail it around. This green part that says Boba is going to go right here under your bra. So there's a soft side, and then on this side it's more sweatshirty. So the sweatshirt side is always like the inside. Just keep it that way. So the Boba, we take that, put it right under our sports bra, boobs, whatever. We're going to take it and wrap it around. In the back we're going to make a cross. Try and keep it as straight as possible. That's going to help. I don't always do that, but that's the goal. So we're going to go cross, and then we're going to come up. From here, and remember, you can always backtrack, so don't try and make it perfect. From here, remember the sweatshirt part is the inside, so we're going to keep it flat. Hike it up in there, and then we're going to make another cross in the front. Okay, so remember, you can go a little sloppy at first. We can come back and clean it up. So I try and just get them in there. Then I start to open the panels. Remember, soft side is out. Now from here I can see my original panel, and I can go back, and from here I can try and make it so that it's a little bit straighter. Alright, now these are going to be the pockets. So the one that's closest and underneath is a pocket, and then this is a secondary pocket, and then this original piece is the panel. So remember, cross, now we're crossed over, we cross these in between. So from here I like to make it tight. As tight as you can make it on a body with no baby in it, the better. So I squeeze tight, I cross again in the back, and then I usually tie it up here in front. And then if you don't like these dangling, you can go back around and tie it. But I usually like to just kind of shove it up here, plus it covers your stomach if it's still a little out there. Alright, so here's where we can fix things. So I start with the panel. Panel, I readjust, I gather any sort of extra. So I gather, make sure it's a little bit straight. I pull here, see I had all this room. I pull down, just re-tighten, straighten, whatever you need to do. And see, I had all this extra. Your baby is super small in the beginning, so they want to be tight in there, all wombed up. Alright, so from there, I pull the panel down, and now I'm going to make these real pockets. So what I do is I make them long, and now here's a little pouch. Look at how big this pouch is. My baby's 2 weeks old, he's like 9 pounds-ish, so I'm going to place him in this pocket. Some things to remember. You want their head far up on your body. Not close enough so that your chin can hit their head, but you do want them to be up here. You don't want them hanging down here. They're not in your belly anymore. They want to be up here. I will say that the Boba Wrap, in my opinion, is the best, but if you have massive boobs, I don't know. I can't help you there. I'm not at that point, or will ever be. So now we'll take baby. This is Blaze. Okay, here he is. He's sleeping like usual. Remember, you want their legs to be an M shape. So I'm gonna take him, I put him in, and then I want his legs to look like this. You don't want his legs in front of him. You don't want his legs really straight. You don't want them to be crooked, okay? You want them to be this nice M shape. So I take his little butt, I put him in there, okay? Get his little leg in, pack that around, okay? Center him out, okay? See how he's completely covered here. So that's pocket one. That pocket was closest to my body. And as you can see, this one goes right over. It's perfect. And now from here, I like to bend over and kind of make sure that he's centered. Make sure that his hands are up, so his lower body is a M and his upper body is more a W. Okay, so I go here, support the head. And they'll usually pick a side. So I let him, I guess he wants to face to the right, right? So I'll let that be good with me for now. Now I take this panel, the extra support, and just wrap it all the way around. So from here I can feel, okay, maybe he's a little bit to the right. My right, your left. So I'll just go down again like so. Sometimes he creeps his hands out, that's fine. Now for me, I like to try and get his head so that it'll be facing the way away from the upper panel. Newborns are harder to manipulate randomly, but they are. So I go that way because I like to keep this able to cover his face in case I'm going like from the car to the store or whatever, keep his head covered from the sun. This is a great way for us to be active. With no hands, it's a good thing. It's a good way to cook dinner. Obviously nothing too hot that splatters up on him. It's a great way to get your steps in. It's a great way to play with your other kids while they're outside watching them, whatever. We live in South Florida, so I don't recommend you doing anything super active because you'll get all sweaty and he'll be hot as balls. But this is it. So from here, once it's on, you can either, like I said, make another knot back here. You could do a little bow if you're fancy. I usually just honestly tuck mine in so I don't trip on them. And like I said, it can cover the little pouch if you're still carrying that. So here he is, all happy. Now, one thing, again, if we're on a walk, he's gonna get hot because I'm hot. So I take his little head out and I just support it like this. That's it. Okay, you can walk, you can do anything. You can walk up the stairs with him. Oops, see, this is why I pick it up so I don't trip on it. I'm a little shorter. So anyways, that's it. That's the Boba Wrap. I have 2 of these. I leave one at my parents' house. I have one with me all the time. Super easy to clean and extremely happy for baby. As he gets bigger, I move him out of this because he's just too heavy. But for now, this is the way we walk the dog. Also, we can do everything with it. Mall, blah, blah, blah. I try and not bring the stroller because you end up buying too much crap, shoving it in there. Then it's hard to get back in the car. So this is the Boba Wrap, and let me know any questions.